Welcome back to another video guide on how to complete the Droidsmith quest in Star Wars Outlaws. When you're ready to start your journey, jump to the Akiva system. From there, head directly to Akiva and land your Trailblazer at Myrra Spaceport. As you land, a cutscene kicks in featuring K and ND discussing Gedeek. Once it wraps up, exit your ship and step into the vibrant city of Myrra. ND will contact you, instructing you to track down a man named Surat Nuat. While ND warns that Surat isn't the friendliest of folks, he's your best bet for information on Gedeek's activities on this planet. After the conversation, you can either stick with me all the way to Alcazar Cantina or follow the newly marked waypoint on your map. Upon arrival, enter the cantina and make your way to the bar to meet Surat Nuat in Star Wars Outlaws. Talk to the bartender, and K will inquire about Surat. He'll be surprisingly open with information, directing you to head to the back and speak with Surat. Follow the quest waypoint to the door of his office. It really does not matter whether you can take either the right or left path at the bar. As you make your way, K will call Jalen, who gives her the green light to offer Spice as a bargaining chip. Continue through the door and down the stairs to Surat's office. At the bottom, you'll spot two goons leaning against the wall near the door. As you approach, Kay will let them know she's here to see Surat. Press the button by the door to trigger a cutscene and finally meet this notorious gangster. Surat is quite the character. If his reputation doesn't say enough, his choice to use his brother's carbonite frozen body as a table certainly does. He'll inform K that Gedeek is currently working with the Empire at an Imperial base. After your conversation, K will leave Surat to enjoy his unconventional decor. Now that you have Gedeek's location, it's time to track him down. So, open up your map and fast travel back to your Trailblazer. Then, hop on your speeder and follow me the way to the Imperial base. Honestly, getting there was a bit challenging, because on this journey, you'll cruise through a lush jungle before ascending towards the base. Cross bridges and navigate through foggy swamps until you reach the outskirts of the facility. So, even though you have the map, stick with me and you will eventually get there. Once you arrive, dismount your speeder and instead of going directly towards the Imperial base entrance like I did, turn back then head right and up the ridge for a clear view of the base. On the right side of your screen, you will see a waterfall, which is one way to get inside. I didn't know that at first, so I found a vent on the other side of the Imperial base. Feel free to either try the waterfall path or follow me all the way to the vent. Once you get out of the vent, you will find yourself inside the Imperial base. There will be a couple of guards in this area, so let's take down the one on your right first. You already know the drill, use your buddy to help you and take him out quietly. Next, we need to make our way up the stairs on your left. To do this, let's take down the guard in front of us first, just in case. After that, you will need to take down the last guard. This guard will drop a Research Station 57 keycard, so make sure to grab it. Then, make your way up the stairs. At the top, once again, use your buddy to help you quietly take down the 2 stormtroopers on your left. After that, head to the right side, and once you see a vent, get inside. If you follow the path all the way to the end, you will find a vent that you cannot open. Instead, take the path on your right. At the end of this path, you will find a vent that you can open. Remember, if you are coming back from the closed vent, the other vent will be on your left. Now, I will show you how to find Gedeek deeper in the facility in Star Wars Outlaws. In this room, make sure to grab all the loot you can before proceeding to the door in front of you. This area is a bit tricky, but as long as you avoid the cameras and the guards, you should be fine. So, just follow me, and I will show you how to get to the other side of the room without any trouble. Once you've crossed the room to the other side, after you go downstairs you will see 2 stormtroopers hanging around, just use your buddy to help taking them down quietly. Now, use your buddy to distract the camera and make your way to the door on your left. Inside, take the Imperial guard out, then access the computer to disable the cameras. Then, head inside the room in front of you through the door on your left. The first thing to keep in mind is to be careful while taking down the Imperial guards. Start by heading left and taking down the first guard. Next, just ahead of you, take out the second guard. Finally, there will be just 1 Imperial guard left, just take him down as well. Once all 3 guards are down for the count, loot the room for some useful resources. After that, head through the door in the back right-hand corner of the lab. On the other side, you'll find a turbo lift you can call. Call it up, then step inside, and it will take you closer to finding Gedeek deeper into the facility in Star Wars Outlaws. Once you're out of the elevator, follow the path around, and you'll find an energy barrier. To the left of the barrier, crack open the vent and hop inside. Follow the path, and it will drop you into a maintenance room. Look on the right-hand side of the room, and you'll see a grapple point. Use it to descend down to the area below, then look for a yellow grate on the wall ahead. You'll notice a pipe with a grapple spot above you. Latch onto it and swing to the grate, then head to the top left-hand side of it to find a path of pipes you can follow to reach a platform. When you drop down to the platform, look on the wall to your left, and you'll see a vent. Crack it open, jump inside, and follow it. This will drop you into a large room with a turret. As it begins to fire, K will automatically take cover. From here, we will need to make our way to the other side of the room. If you start running and sliding like I did, you should not have too many problems. At the end, there will be a red energy barrier. You will need to use your buddy to disable the barrier. Once you're past the barrier, round the corner and step onto the elevator ahead to be taken up to a control room. In this room, there's a lever you can press to pull a nearby crate suspended from a rail into the hangar next to you. Reel it in, then walk around to the box. Order your buddy to pull the lever you just activated. As he heads over to do so, hop onto the side of the box. As your buddy pulls the lever, the box will move, taking you across the battlefield and into the room where the turret is being operated. When you drop from the box, access the terminal below the window looking out over the turret arena and turn off the turret. Next, activate the circular terminal to your left to receive a message about Gedeek's plans. Listen to it, then drop down into the turret room and head into the elevator in the back left-hand corner of the arena. Ride it up, and you'll enter Gedeek's workshop. Loot this room, then proceed toward the door in the back right-hand corner. As you approach it, you'll trigger a cutscene in which Kay finally finds Gedeek. After a tense conversation involving a very aggressive C3 unit, Gedeek will agree to join the mission. As you leave the room, he will mention that he needs some help on a job before you can leave. However, you'll learn more about this once you're out of the base. When you're done talking, he will unlock the door on the left-hand side of his workshop. Now, head to the door that Gedeek opened and you'll find yourself in a corridor. Head to the end, then open the door on your left. As soon as you do, you'll stumble into a lab full of enemies. From this moment, you will need to fight your way out. So, hide behind the crates in front of you and begin taking them out. When you've beaten them all, proceed through the small door in the back right-hand corner of the arena, then climb the ladder and loot the resources in front of you. As you step through the door ahead, you'll find yourself on a walkway where 2 stormtroopers and 2 Imperial guards stand ready. Dispatch them swiftly. Once the area is secure, proceed through the door on the right side of the walkway. Inside, you'll enter a corridor featuring a turbo lift. Take a moment to loot the resources available here, then hop on the lift and ride it up. When the doors open, you'll find another corridor ahead, guarded by 2 stormtroopers. From here, just follow the main path and you will complete the Droidsmith quest in Star Wars Outlaws. I hope you have enjoyed our video guide on how to complete the Droidsmith quest in Star Wars Outlaws. If you did, please subscribe to our channel, it means the world to us, and you get to keep informed about the world of Star Wars Outlaws.